Howdy y'all, back today with a good old-fashioned Dr. Bonchilla video. I've been doing these live streams for the last couple of months. That's just, I think, the lazy, impulsive side of me. But I've had reasons for that. I've been the last few months doing a lot of home improvements and things, and so my thoughts are elsewhere. And not to mention just the last 3 weeks or so, I've had all kinds of issues with the health and indeed the lives of my pets and my father and my sister, and just all, anyway, I'm gonna do a real live true video today, and I want to talk about reprints. And I have talked several times over the last few years about reprints, and I'm gonna do another one today. And it's merely to say that just merely to put out my plea that reprints of big keys and even semi keys are kind of an event, and they are worth everyone's attention. I've been saying this for 35 years, and I'm just going to say it again. And I'm going to blow through some stuff here as I talk. Marvel Mystery Comics number 8. The first confrontation of the Human Torch and Submariner. Yeah. Great, right? Here's a few ECs. With reprints, to me, there is something of a necessity that the original cover art remain intact, at least, if not in full actuality, and at least spirit, illustration, and representation. And by that I mean, some of these reprints, they include the original cover illustration, but they've been recolored or something like that. Nonetheless, virtually everything I'm showing you here can be found in the bargain bins nowadays. And I'm still not entirely sure why. I mean, look at this book, right? The Silver Age Classics reprint of Showcase number 4. Right? You have the entirety of the cover art, the reprint inside. You can buy this, you can pull this thing out of the dollar bins, right? My goodness. Has anyone been paying any attention to what's been going on with Showcase 4 in the last year? And this is the only reprint out there. And you can still pick this up in the dollar bins? I mean, is it just me? Now, I'm not saying these books are fabulous investments. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because they're not. And they never will be. Might they be good flip books? Sure, you can flip them, pull them out of the bargain bins and throw them up on eBay. Have them cleaned and pressed and do all that kind of shit, and slabbed and all that. Sure, good flip books? Possibly, yeah. Look at this damn thing. This Fantasy Masterpieces Silver Surfer number 1 reprint. What a beauty of a book. a beauty of a book. You don't have the money to get a Silver Surfer #1. This is the next closest thing you're going to get. The next best closest thing you're going to get. It is a fabulous presentation of an uber classic issue, as all of these books I'm showing you are. You know, you just can't you can't underestimate how great and how significant these reprints of the major keys are. Really, the Millennium reprints from DC from the 90s, right? And I only had to dig through my stacks for about 2 minutes to pull out this stack of reprints that I have. I love these key reprints, and I think they're just phenomenal. Also, the Silver Age classics from DC from the 90s, early 90s, are like that Showcase #4 reprint I just showed. They are more phenomenal books. Of course, in our modern day, we have Marvel's True Believers reprints. Yep, great, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Here's some more of the Silver Age classics. These are the Green Lantern Green Arrow 76. I just isn't all that I have like 10 more of these around here, but these are really high grade copies, and they have different degrees of color strike, from really light green, like a lime green, to a dark green, like an evergreen, right? So yeah, and again, I only dug a couple of minutes into my stacks to pull these out. I just bought another one of these, the Marvel Tales 137, reprinting Amazing Fantasy 15. I just bought another one of these today. I have an almost unnatural love for this reprint. I've got half a dozen or something around here. Yeah, Marvel Tales 98, reprinting Amazing Spider-Man 121. This is one of the few reprints that I know of, actually, and I'm not sure why it applies to this book and not all these other reprints. This book actually does occasionally sell for, you know, decent money or whatever. I've seen near mint copies of this thing go for $60, $70, $80 or whatever, right? I mean, who knows why it's this? It's that and not this, right? But a couple more here for Surfer #3, Fantasy Masterpieces, right? You can't afford even a low-grade copy of Silver Surfer #3. This is the next best thing you're going to get. You can pull it out of the bargain bins, folks. There you go. Wonderful, wonderful book. And this one, finally, I just bought another one of these. Marvel Tales 150, reprinting The Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. I've got probably 3 or 4 more of these upstairs, and I just bought another one a day or two ago. I've got an almost unnatural love for this thing. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, I've got a short list of books that I think Marvel and DC should be reprinting now because I think they would be successful. Batman 251. It is time for a reprint of that, bitches. DC, bitches. Time to reprint Batman 251. And at this current state, Batman 181. The first appearance of Poison Ivy, which to me is an intensely overrated book. People just seem to be coming over this book now, and I don't quite understand it. It's not that fucking great. Jeez, whatever. Batman Adventures number 12, the first Harley Quinn, of course. That's kind of a no-brainer. It's time to reprint that. You want some good sales? Reprint that. Reprint that damn thing. Swamp Thing number 1. Yes, we've had a couple of reprints in the Silver Age Classics, in the Millennium Edition of House of Secrets 92, House of Secrets number 92, but it's time to get on the Swamp Thing number 1 reprint, DC. Yeah. X-Men number 94, another no-brainer. Come on, Marvel, time to get on that. It's time for some true believer shit. X-Men 94, hello. Fantastic Four number 48 and number 52. True believers, let's go. Fantastic Four number 48 and number 52. And finally, if the True Believers thing really wants to ramp up, let's get on the 1968 premieres, right? Captain America 100, Iron Man number 1, Submariner number 1, Doctor Strange 169, right? What am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing something. Captain Marvel number 1, yeah. So there you go. Anyway, this is just a video professing once again my love of reprints of keys. I mean, talking about what I perceive as the value of them, not as humongous, high price tag items, but just wonderful additions to anyone's collection. They are fun as hell, and trust me, if you don't have any reprints like this and you get your hands on a few of them, you'll be hooked too, right? I mean, you will be. These things have a charm and a desirability all their own. So anyway, that's it today, folks. Thanks for watching. See y'all again soon. Bye-bye.